members will actually sit together and try and find a way to resolve differences. Now, there are many areas where the centre and the central bank have not been seeing eye to eye. And at the heart of it, of course, is 3.67 lakh crore. Remember, that's the amount that is considered to be the surplus fund on the balance sheet of RBI. And the government feels that this should be transferred to its coffers. And this is one big area of disagreement. And thereby, the meeting, we are given to understand, will try and dwell upon a framework for capital by which there could be a percentage which could be agreeable to both the government and the RBI, basis which any surplus over and above that could be transferred to the coffers of the government. RBI insists on having a strong balance sheet and they have time and again reiterated the need for their autonomy and independence. Other areas that will be taken up in the board meeting include relaxation of PCA norms, which the government feels will go a long way to allow and give the much needed boost as far as lending in the economy is concerned. And thereby they have suggested aligning the capital norms with Basel III norms. Of course, we do know that the Reserve Bank of India has time and again reiterated that mending the weak balance sheet of public sector banks should be a key priority at this point to ensure that they are in the pink of health and do not pose risks going forward. This is one key area of difference. Remember, the liquidity crunch that the economy is going through ever since the IL&FS crisis broke is something that has been a bone of contention between the government and the Reserve Bank of India, with the government time and again giving the much needed nudge to the Reserve Bank of India to relax norms and give some sort of dispensation for NBFCs to ease the liquidity crisis the economy is grappling with. This has been something that the RBI has resisted. And not just this, the circular issued by the Reserve Bank of India on the 12th of Feb on bad loans, wherein there were new rules put in place to mend the NPAs on balance sheet of banks and to cure the problem and nip it in the bud. The government feels that this should be relaxed for MSMEs to give them the much needed breather and allow them to flourish in the economy, saying that they really are the lifeline as far as an economy is concerned in terms of growth prospects going forward. These are areas that the board meeting will dwell upon, and we do understand that while liquidity crisis and ways to improve the credit growth in the country will be prime focus, at the heart of the discussion will be what to do with the surplus fund on the balance sheet of the Reserve Bank of India, which the government feels should be transferred to its coffers and has really stirred the hornet's nest. Remains to be seen if there will be concrete decisions coming at the end of the board meeting, considering that it's a volatile board with at least 4 members on the board absolutely in disagreement with the Reserve Bank of India on key areas.